Hey guys, this is Marcus from ml-records.de. Hope you're doing well. And today I'm going to show you how I mix live drums. First of all, I've decided to go on with the videos or to speak English in my videos, or I will try to. And so I hope I can help more people around the world, not only in Germany. So the song I'm going to show you, or the drums, are from a song called Schule, or in German Schule, from my punk band Skip to Friday. I've played the drums myself, and I'm going to show you to get your drums sound from this to sound like this. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's dive into it. So at first, let's have a look of my project, or the project itself. As you can see, these are all my drum tracks. They're color-coded blue. These are all my guitar tracks, color-coded yellow and orange. Bass always green, and vocals are pink and purple. So next, let's have a look of the tracks I've recorded for the drums. So at first we got a kick-in mic. I've recorded it with the Audix D6. The kick-outside mic is recorded with an self-made sub-bass microphone. The snare drum top mic 1 is recorded with an V7X from SE Electronics and one with an MXR. It's a small diaphragm condenser microphone. I've recorded also the bottom of the snare drum with an SM57. I've recorded the toms with the Audix D2. And for the floor tom, a D4. I've recorded the hi-hat with an SM7B, the ride with an Rode NT5, the china with an, I don't know what it's called right now. I have to look it up, but it was a ribbon microphone. I've also got a DIC microphone. An SM57 was placed between my two tom-toms, pointing to the outside of the snare drum. I've got a thrash microphone, or trash microphone, that was placed very high in my live room. I've got an overhead pair or stereo track that was recorded with two Biodynamics M160. And also a stereo room track, which was recorded with SE Electronics Voodoo version 1. Yeah, these are all my live tracks I've recorded. Let's listen to the live drums once again. Let me check if all the plugins are removed. Let's have a listen again. Okay, as you can hear in the version, or in this case, like the final product comes out, I've already set my faders the way I needed them in the mix. But as you can hear at this point, the overheads and the cymbals and the rooms are crashing everything. This will change after the processing. Yeah, let's have a listen to the kick drum at first. Let's have a listen to the kick inside microphone. So not sounding bad at all, but there's some things we have to tweak. Also, let's have a listen to the kick out at first. Sounds like this. So you can hear it's only the sub-bass frequencies or the sub-bass information. Let's have a listen to both of them together. Yeah, you can hear the sub-bass microphone bringing some extra punch. So what I've done on the tracks, I've routed them to a group. This is my live kick group. It's this one right here. And on the single tracks, I just got drum leveler to even out the weaker kicks and the stronger kicks to get them more together. But also I've got a filter on my sub-bass microphone, filtering out all above 150 Hertz and everything under 14 Hertz. And I also boosted around 55 Hertz here. Let's listen to this. So nothing you can really realize, I think, or you can hear. But if you got a very good pair of monitors or hearing over some good headphones, I think you can hear it. I think this move here is pretty important. Let's try to solo it. Yeah, nothing much going on above these frequencies, so we can remove them. So next I've put both in levels so they add each other. Also you always have to check the phase. I've done this already. I think I've done it at the recording itself. Yeah, and it's we can check it, so you can see that the low end will disappear if I switch the phase on these ones here. You can hear the bass drum getting thin if I switch the phase. So these both are in phase. So I routed them to my live group, and let's see what I've done here. I've got an EQ. I removed everything below 30 Hertz. I've pushed around the 60 Hertz range. I've also pushed around the 100 Hertz range. This is pretty important to translate, for example, to small speakers like your I don't know how they're called for your small headphones. You know what I mean. AirPods. The guys are called AirPods. Yeah, for stuff like this. I removed about 200 here. This is a move you have to be a little careful not to remove too much of the mid information of the kick drum. So the more you remove these frequencies around here, around the lower mids, the more clicky your kick drum gets and the less muddy it sounds, but you take out a lot of energy that translates to other speakers. So be careful with this one. Let's listen to this one especially here. So there's some boxiness here and I've removed it. So, and always boost some top end of your kick drum. I've decided to get a little lower. So for metal and stuff, you are more about the 8 to 10K region or 7K. And because this is a punk rock song, you are about to hear at 5th of May. This is where the album get released. I've decided to go a little lower. And also I've got a high cut here at 13 kilohertz. Let's listen to this one. So even can't hear something. So let's have a before and after with the EQ. so it smacks a little more. After this, I've added some saturation. Love this plugin, T-Rex Saturator. It's pretty aggressive saturation, I think. And as you can see, I haven't even put the gain on. It's set at 0, but it's already doing enough for me. I wish I could go a little deeper, but you can switch the modes if the tape or the master is a little too extreme. So it's pretty subtle, but for me, it makes the kick drum fuller. After that, I've decided to put a compressor. I've put on the Black Rooster Audio Blue Ash. So you can hear it makes the kick drum a little more clicky and a little more controlled. Next, I've added another EQ to remove some of the 350 around here. Let's have a listen. You can already hear how much this move is doing. It's not that much, it's about 5 dB, but it cleans the kick drum a lot for me. So after that, I've go to another group with the live kick, to my main kick drum group. And I've also added a kick drum sample to give a consistent punch, but I'm not going to show that one in this video. I'm only showing you about the live drums. And I've added another EQ here. This is to shape the tone a little more. You can see it's almost the same moves. And I also removed this one. Let's delete it. Yeah. Again, boost around 4.5K. Boost it around 80 and cut it around 200. Let's have a before and after. So cleans the kick drum a little more and gives it a little more aggressive punch and click. And after that, I've put on another compressor. As you can see, this one is not doing this much. If I would add the sample, it would go about, I think I've go to -2 dB of gain reduction here. Not that much, just a little bit, give a little more consistent and shape the tone a little bit more. I've got a pretty slow attack, a fast release, and my ratio is set about 4:1. I forgot to mention the settings of this compressor right here. Same kind of tweaks, around 4 to 5 ratio, a slow attack, fast release. So that's everything about the kick drum. Let's have a before and after. You can hear how the sound gets more and more clean. The attack is coming in and the low end is boosted a little bit. That's everything so far for the kick drum.